Okay, folks, we are here with a couple of compressors, electric compressors out of a Toyota Prius. We are talking about safety tips and installation of electric AC compressors. With the advent of hybrid cars, especially what we call the strong hybrid, electric compressors become very popular. They have a lot of flexibility that we don't have on a standard belt-driven compressor. If you think about it, a standard compressor, the belt can only go as fast as the engine is going, and therefore you cannot necessarily control the output as well as you can with a fully electric compressor, which not only allows the compressor to continue to run when the car comes to a stop, but it also allows the computer to vary the RPM of the compressor infinitely, virtually, not really infinitely, but widely, to adapt for changing conditions, which is not as easy to do with a belt-driven compressor. But of course, because it's high voltage electricity, there are some safety things that we need to be aware of. Now, this particular compressor is off a Gen 3 Prius. That was 2010 and up, until the Gen 4, which was around 2017. This has two wires going to the high voltage side of the air conditioning compressor. What that means is that anytime the car is powered up, these two terminals are supplied with full 201 volts from the high voltage battery. So this is an area which has potentially lethal voltage on it. Now, when you power down the car, the relays open up and the voltage should go away. But in order to be sure of that, be sure to watch our video regarding the disconnect, the high voltage disconnect, because we're going to disconnect that using the gloves, and we are going to split the battery into two halves. And that will give us the added security of the fact that no voltage could leave the battery pack because the battery has been open circuited. So this plug, once we've pulled the high voltage plug, there's no chance that any voltage could be on this plug. You'll notice on this compressor here, the plug actually goes right onto the compressor. On other models, they have a lead on them where the plug has to be disconnected. But in either case, if you have pulled the high voltage plug on the back, there's no chance that there'll be any electricity at your AC compressor. So at that point, you're perfectly safe. Evacuate the system on another compressor as you would on a normal belt-driven compressor. When you go back together with the vehicle, plug the thing in and then reinstall your high voltage plug. Power up your vehicle, activate your air conditioning. You should be good to go.